short and thin. When it is so tired, it drops and then I win. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. My dreidel always playful, it loves to dance and spin. A happy game of dreidel, come play now, let's begin. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. מישהו דואג לי שם למעלה, מביא לי כמה כוכבים והם נופלים אחד אחד. אנו סובבים בשתי דרכים שונות, יום ולילה לאורכן, עייפים ורעבים ומחכים לאות, בנתיבי אבק וזמן. אנו ניפגש בסוף דרכים ושאלות, ניפגש בתום ימים רבים, בתום הרבה לילות. אני יודעת שאתה קרב עכשיו, אביב חלף, קיץ נאסף, והגשם שב. מישהו דואג לי שם למעלה, בא ואסף כמה כוכבים, השיב אותם אחד אחד. אנו סובבים בשתי דרכים שונות, יום ולילה לאורכן, עייפים ורעבים ומחכים לאות, בנתיבי אבק וזמן. אנו ניפגש בסוף דרכים ושאלות, ניפגש בתום ימים רבים, בתום הרבה לילות. אני יודעת שאתה קרב עכשיו, אביב חלף, קיץ נאסף, והגשם שב.
Hello and welcome, everyone. I am Leo Vihaan Easwar, and today I'll be hosting Day 3 of the Leo Club Holiday Exchange. Today, we're going to be exploring the Jewish festival Hanukkah. It is celebrated as per lunar calendar around this time of the year. If you are looking for an attendance certificate, please visit bit.ly/holiday exchange in the next 1 hour. The link will be scrolling down a few times during the show. For each day of attendance, you can earn a unique certificate. During or after the session, we encourage you to post a picture of you celebrating this portion of the holiday exchange with us on social media. We look forward to seeing your submissions on social media with the hashtags #HolidayExchange and #VisionaryLeos. The top posts using the hashtags will be recognized during tomorrow's session. Before we begin the proceedings, here is a message from one of the greatest supporters of Leos in Special Olympics, past International Director Lion Phil Nathan.
Hi, I'm Phil Nathan. I am a past international director. I come from the UK, I come from near London in the United Kingdom, England, and I just wanted to give you greetings from the Lions and the Leos of the British Isles. At this period for us, this time of the year, Christmas time, I think it's fantastic that you celebrate all of the different celebrations that should be celebrated at this time of the year. There's so many, and we should be paying respect to everybody. I have a great privilege of working in many countries, many different religions. They're all great friends. We do superb service together, and at the end of the day, the key to what we do is the fact we serve our communities worldwide to do everything we do to try and make the world a better place. My background was a long time ago was with the multiple district. I was the Leo coordinator, and I even got a medal in 1991-92 from the international president for my work with Leos. And from the Leos in 1994 I received, it's a different colour these days, but I received the Leo Award of Honour. A great privilege for me to have worked with so many Leos over the years. I'm so proud of what you do. You're an integral part of our family. You are actually our future because you are today. Never mind about everybody saying we need Leos for the future. We need Leos now. What you do is so relevant to the world. Greetings to all of you, and very special wishes to whatever part of the calendar you are celebrating. May your God bless you, and thank you so much for everything you do. And deep affection from the United Kingdom, Phil Nathan. Goodbye.
Thank you very much, Lion Phil. And now, I'm going to request our president, Leo Ishan Malik, to explain the purpose of this holiday exchange.
Good morning, good evening to all the viewers. My name is Leo Ishan Malik, and I'm a member of the New Jersey Visionary Cyber Leo Club. The New Jersey Visionary Cyber Leo Club took up this concept of the Holiday Exchange series. This program is aimed at bringing in the inclusion of different cultures in order for everyone to generate awareness and provide information. With that concept in mind, the series aims to discuss about Christmas, Ramadan, Hanukkah, Diwali, and Kwanzaa. The knowledge of these diverse holidays and celebrations can strengthen us and our communities as a whole. I'm really thankful for all the speakers, PID Jerome Thompson, Leo Lion Shahenda Ala Rafat, PCC Jeff Gans, PID Sangeeta Jatia, and PCC Mahesh Chitnis for engaging and making us understand the various traditions with a new and different perspective. I'm also grateful for Leo Ogis and my team of the New Jersey Visionary Cyber Leo Club for taking this initiative, which brought positivity, motivation, and engagement across cultures. It was also great to see our fellow Leos engage in a talent show. I would also like to thank each and everyone that is actively working behind the scenes to give us these great sessions. Thank you all for joining us today, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday.
Thank you very much, Leo Ishan. Now, I would like to request past Council Chair Lion Jeff Gans to tell us about Hanukkah. Past Council Chair Jeff Gans is from Voorhees, New Jersey, and is a member of the Camden Lions Club with more than 36 years of perfect attendance. He is a Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, one of 15 humanitarian partners in the United States, and is our New Jersey endorsed candidate for International Director. He is here to talk to us today about the events of more than 2,000 years ago in Judea, They are celebrated each year in the Jewish holiday of Hanukkah.
Shalom. Shalom means hello, peace, and goodbye. And I bring you greetings from the Camden Lions Club, the first club in the state of New Jersey. Chartered approximately 100 years ago, December 15th, 1920. We are also the home club of past international president Harold P. Nutter, who was international president from 1951 to 1952. My family is Jewish. We celebrate the holiday of Hanukkah. There are many different ways you can spell Hanukkah. And if you see the card there, you'll see the variations. But Hanukkah means dedication. What happened is, a long, long time ago, in a land far away, there was a king, Antiochus IV. Antiochus was a Hellenistic king with Greek influence, and believing that the Greek gods is what everybody needed to follow. We had in Jerusalem the old temple, the holy temple, where the Jews would go to pray and have their rituals. Well, Antiochus forbid the Jews from using that temple. He erected the Zeus god. He wanted the Jews to worship Zeus. He used the altar to sacrifice daily pigs, an animal not allowed in the Jewish religion, not kosher. He prevented the Jewish people from following the rituals, prevented them from circumcising their baby boys, prevented them from celebrating the Sabbath. And when they found the prayer books or the Torah, they would destroy them. They took a lot of the religious items out of the Holy Temple and wanted the Jews, the Hebrews, the Jewish people, the people of Judea to follow the Hellenistic ways. Mattathias was the high priest of the Old Temple, and he and his 5 boys went and left Jerusalem to Moedin, which is approximately 20 miles away from Jerusalem. And there, Mattathias, who soon died after he left Jerusalem, he and his 5 boys revolted. They revolted against Antiochus IV, and together they gathered 600 soldiers and went up against 2,000 of Antiochus's group. Antiochus also was a self-proclaimed king of Syria. Antiochus lost that war. There were many battles. There were 7 battles over the next 7 years. And the Maccabees grew in size to 1,000, went up against 4,000. The Antiochus army moved very slow, whereas the Maccabees decided to do guerrilla warfare. They knew the area. They would attack quickly. They would perform ambushes. They were successful. Antiochus' group was very strong, yet they were very embarrassed because they were being beaten by the Maccabees. Antiochus' group, just shortly before that, about a year before, displayed an army of 46,000 foot soldiers, a Macedonian group of 20,000 men, 500 mercenaries with Roman arms, followed by 8,500 horsemen and 306 armored elephants. This was a very, very strong army that the Maccabees went up against. But the Maccabees won. It was the miracle. It was the first miracle. It was a miracle that a small group could take such a large army and knock them down. Eventually, Antiochus actually died. But before he died, he formed a group of approximately 20,000 soldiers that were going to march on the Maccabees. But when Antiochus IV died, they fled, and the Maccabees were able to now pray and worship in peace, in freedom. The holiday of Hanukkah is not a major Jewish holiday. It's not like Christmas. It is a minor holiday. It's not mentioned in the 5 books of Moses. It was mentioned in the book of Maccabees 1 and Maccabees 2. There was no mention of an oil that I'm about to tell you about. But 600 years later, a story came out about how when the Maccabees went to celebrate the rededication of the temple, which they recaptured and were able to now purify and use again, they rededicated the temple. They were able to then worship, and they decided that they were going to burn a jug of oil, olive oil, to commemorate this. They had the menorah, and they put the oil in the menorah. It was enough to last, unfortunately, should have lasted maybe one day, but it lasts 8 days. It lasts 8 days until new oil arrived. The flame did not go out, but it was lasting 8 days. As a modern miracle, imagine you had a cell phone, a mobile phone, with 10% power and no charger, and it lasts 8 days until somebody brings you the charger at the end of the 8th day to reinstall the power to your cell phone. So that was the second miracle, the miracle that oil was able to last 8 days rather than a day. Some people say there's actually a third miracle. The third miracle is hope. That the Hebrews, the Jewish people, were able to maintain and keep hope even after the Maccabees, even after 2 temples were destroyed, the first and second temple, after there was a famine, more modern, the Holocaust, where 6 million Jewish people were exterminated. And in modern day, with this coronavirus pandemic, we still all have hope. So it's really a miracle that one could also have hope. So we celebrate Hanukkah. We celebrate it by lighting a menorah. The menorah, a candelabra, is not the menorah that's used in Israel. That's on the money, it's on coins, it's on stamps, it's at the Knesset in Tel Aviv. That is a 7-branch candelabra, a menorah. But what we use for Hanukkah is a 9-branch menorah. A 9-branch menorah that has 8 branches and a 9th branch, which is the shamash. This is the menorah that we use in our house. Every night, you put another candle in the menorah, going from right to left, the same way we read Hebrew from right to left. We light the candles left to right, the newest candle first. We use the shamash, which means helper or attendant. So the shamash in the menorah is usually a little bit higher or a little bit lower, sometimes off to the side, but generally it's higher than the other 8 Again, we light the newest candle first until the 8th night. All the candles are lit, lighting the darkness, also known as the Festival of Lights. So in some households, we put the menorah in the window so that all the neighbors can see that we're celebrating without fear and in freedom. In our house, for safety, not to cause a fire, we place it on a kitchen table or a dining room table. Most people use candles, although you can use oil, olive oil. The menorah that was given to me and my wife, Ellen, by my brother and sister-in-law, this menorah came from Israel. And what it looks like is actually the wall of the temple, the Western Wall, also known as the Wailing Wall. And these are made so they can actually hold olive oil or candles, but we use candles. Most of the time, the candles last 30 minutes, although it is amazing sometimes that it can go 45 minutes to an hour, a little minor miracle. To commemorate the oil, we eat different kinds of food. We celebrate by eating foods fried with oil. But before we go into that, I would like to play a song for you. It's from Peter, Paul, and Mary. And I think that it'll be very interesting. It's light one candle.
That answers some of those painful questions. It says, light one candle. Candle on a menorah. The Jewish holiday of Hanukkah. Light a candle for decency. Light a candle for hope. Light a universal candle for peace. Light one candle for the Maccabee children, with thanks to their light didn't die. Light one candle for the pain they endured when their right to exist was denied. Light one candle for the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. Light one candle for the wisdom to know when the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Light one candle for the strength that we never become our own foe. Light one candle for those who are suffering pain we lived so long ago. Light one candle for all we believe in that anger now tear us apart. Light one candle to bind us together with pieces of song in our heart. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. And what is the memory that's valued so highly that we keep it alive in that flame? What's the commitment to those who have died when we cry out they not die in vain? We have come this far, always believing that justice will somehow prevail. This is the burden, this is the promise, this is what we will not fail. Don't let the light it shine throughout our little years. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out.
Yes, so the last verse of that song was, don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out. And that's hopefully what we do by celebrating Hanukkah each year and rededicating ourselves, is not letting the light go out, not letting the hope go out. It is very important that we do this. The oil, as I mentioned before the song, we eat fried foods. Potato latkes is typical. Some people use a mix. Some will make it from scratch. And then it's soaked into the oils. In Israel, they really don't eat the latkes as much, but they will eat the donuts fried in oil, injected with jelly or cream or chocolate or caramel. In some countries, there's other types of food that they'll eat, depending whether the families come from European or from Spanish, Ashkenazic, or Sephardic area, will depend on how their foods. The debate in our house is whether latkes go better with applesauce or sour cream. We generally do both. I'd like to play another song for you. It was a song played by a group called 613. 6 is spelled out and 13 is numerals. And it was played at the White House before President Obama. And 613, by the way, stands for the number of mitzvot, the number of good deeds that we as a Jewish people are supposed to perform. I'd like you to now listen to 613 play a song to the tune of Hamilton.
I tell the tale of those before me.
I tell the tale of those before me.
And of their victory in the fight.
And of their victory in the fight.
And now our children tell the story.
And now our children tell the story.
They tell the story of the light.
They tell the story of the light.
They'll add another one each
Light,
night.
a light to freedom.
They tell the story of
Dum, da, 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 dum, dum, dum.
How does a humble ragtag band full of boys from yeshiva rise up to triumph against unbelievable odds in a battle our people still remember and celebrate with dreidels every year around December?
The 5 pious and loyal sons of Mattathias stood against bias, said you can't deny us. You disagree, try us. Our God will supply us with strength to win, and then potato latkes we will fry us.
For every day while praying was being barred and made harder, our ways they tried to change. Antiochus sent his guard out. Inside our boys knew not to forget what they were part of. 5 brothers and their dad ready to win or die as martyrs.
Then the Greeks came and Hellenization reigned. Our people saw a future dripping down the drain. They entered into the temple and the altar they profaned, left the blood stain. Our heroes got sick of the pain.
Word spread around, we said, this is insane, man. We Jews cannot survive under Antiochus' reign, man. Let's fight back and send the Greeks right back from whence they came, and our bravery will win us fame. Say your name, man.
Judah Maccabee. They call me Judah Maccabee. Antiochus says he's number 1. Just you wait, just you wait.
I am not throwing out in the pot. I am not throwing out in the pot. Hey, I'm straight, keep on spinning while y'all wanna mention it, and I'm not throwing out in the pot. Make the menorah
I
hot.
see it isn't all about presents, cause God took the miracles of Hanukkah. The Maccabees revolted, What a great plan. Now we're gonna we dance and we fry latkes and pans. I'm gonna make them hot.
Yeah, we give thanks for being free because of the revolt led by Judah Maccabee. They defied, do or die. You and I feel great and celebrate as the lights we illuminate.
And I am not drunker in the pot. I am not drunker in the pot. Hey, I was drinking, was spinning while you're hollering and chinning, and I'm not drunker in the pot. I am not drunker in the pot. I am not drunker in the pot. Hey, I was drinking, was spinning while you're hollering and chinning, and I'm not drunker in the pot. Everybody say, it's got gold. Hiya, bo. Hiya, shine. Yeah. They got gold. Hiya, bo. Hiya, shine. Yeah. And I am not going up in the menorah hot. I am not going up in the menorah hot. We're gonna light up the menorah hot. Light up the menorah hot. Light up the menorah hot. Light up, make it hot. Make menorahs hot, make menorahs hot. And I am not throwing guilt in the dum 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 dum. Mao Sur Yeshuati, Mao Sur Yeshuati, Mao Sur Yeshuati. Happy, happy Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. Judah Maccabee, we sing of you. And the odds you overcame when we're playing the dreidel game. Each night we light those candles, flame gold. All the victories and miracles we celebrate. Happy, happy Hanukkah.
In Israel, Hanukkah is celebrated also by having a torch run from Moedim, which is where the Maccabees lived, to Jerusalem every year, having that torch ride. As we commemorate the rededication, we should ask ourselves, how do we rededicate ourselves? Is it a cause that we should rededicate? Is it a practice? As we enter the new year, we should all rededicate ourselves. May we all be a shamish, a helper, helping to light the spirit in others. May we all keep the light of hope going as we serve our communities. And we may live this new year without despair, with koach, strength, with ruach, spirit, with chofesh, rest and no anxiety, with shalom, with peace and good health. Torah Rabbah, thank you for listening. Shalom.
Thank you very much, Lion Jeff. That was very informative. Some wonderful music there. Now, it is almost time to close today's session. I would like to call upon Leo Ojichitness to say a few words.
Thank you so much, Leo Vihaan, for hosting today's session. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and thank you so much for inviting Past Council Chair Gans onto the show today. It was, I think, a very great session. I think we all enjoyed it. Today, as I have for the past 2 days, I'm going to be talking about our international theme, which is United in Kindness and Diversity. As you all know, in 2017, Past Council Chair Gans kind of alluded to it in the beginning, that we celebrated our Lions Club centennial, the celebration of 100 years since Melvin Jones and W.P. Woods founded this great organization that we're all proud to be part of. But some of you may not know that those centennial celebrations, what we started in 2017, is still going on even till this day. And that's what I want to talk about today. That even though our theme for this year is United in Kindness and Diversity, what the newly elected officers at the Chicago Convention in 2017 had decided was that for the next 3 years, so the terms of past International President Naresh Agarwal, past International President Goodrun, and the current International President Choi, they decided that their main theme for the year would be our motto, "We Serve," and that United in Kindness and Diversity, It's our secondary theme for this year. And that's what we want to focus on this year. That our Lions Global Action Team, many of you may know about the North American Membership Initiative, all these initiatives that we're doing to come back from this COVID-19 pandemic and continue to serve our community are still going on. And I want to just provide a little bit of inspiration for all of us to go and rededicate ourselves in this new year's to serving our communities and making the greatest impact that we can. And many of you may know, as past International President and LCIF Chair Goodrun talked about yesterday, that we are still continuing with our Campaign 100, our effort to raise $300 million over 3 years to support our international foundation in its efforts for all of our global causes. And I encourage you all and your clubs to participate, and I know they have a number of great resources that you should interact with. But with service, and I think we are coming to the end of the day, and I'm sorry for going a little bit over, but this is something that we should all be passionate about. Because what we've seen throughout these cultural presentations for the last 3 days with the Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, and we'll see over the next the 2 days with Diwali and Kwanzaa, is that we're all united by one thing, and that is our dedication to helping others. No matter what, in every community around the world, there's a common theme that our community needs to band together and serve those that are less fortunate than us. So with that, I'd just like to recognize our post winners, our social media post winners from yesterday's session. And just again, if you'd like to be recognized in tomorrow's session, please post you celebrating the holidays with us with hashtag VisionaryLeos and hashtag Holiday Exchange. So drum roll, please. And the winners for yesterday's Holiday Exchange, talking about that holiday, are Lion Sri Hari Rao, Lion Jyoti Mehta, and a special mention for past International President Gudrun Ingvedal. So congratulations to our winners. Good luck for all of those who are participating today. Please share on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever social media you have. I hope you all have a good holiday, and then I hope you make a New Year's resolution to continue your Lions and Leo service in the next year.
Thank you, Leo. And with that, we've concluded our program for today. Thank you very much to everyone who we heard from, including PID Nathan, Leo Ishan, and Lion Jeff Gans. Please join us tomorrow for our episode on Diwali, hosted by Leo's Brinda and Ananya Guntur. It is a great opportunity to hear Leos from India. Once again, if you are looking for an attendance certificate, please visit bit.ly/holiday exchange in the next 30 minutes. Our unique certificates have become popular with Lions and Leos, so please do not miss the opportunity. Your support on social media is most appreciated. Please use the hashtags hashtag Holiday Exchange and hashtag Visionary Leos. The top posts using the hashtags will be recognized during tomorrow's sessions. Enjoy the rest of your day, and happy holidays.